So, Diddy's back in court. He's another bail hearing. He's still trying to get out of jail before his sex trafficking trial starts. That's in next May. Today's his third attempt to get out. Denied bail already for posing a potential threat to witnesses. The prosecutors accusing him of trying to obstruct justice from behind bars, saying he broke the jail rules, trying to contact these witnesses, potential witnesses, and taint the jury pool. So let's get to it. NewsNation senior national correspondent Laura Ingalls reporting live today. It's the federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan. So he's in there now. What's going on, Laura?
That's right. So the hearing is underway at this moment, and just a short while ago, we saw Sean Combs' family arrive, including his mother and his adult children. They arrived in a Sprinter van, piling out of this van, going in, not giving us any comment. We have heard from our producer, who's in the courtroom right now, that when he came out and he saw his family, he did what he usually does. He blows kisses at them and thanks them for being there. But now it's down to business. And right now, his defense team is asking and pleading with the judge to let him out on bail. As you mentioned, this has gone on a couple of times now. They're offering that same bail package, offering up his $48 million mansion in Miami as collateral, offering to put him on GPS monitoring, surrendering those passports, saying that they'll hire private security to give that 24/7 monitoring. They're saying that he just needs to be out so he can properly prepare for his trial coming up in May. The electronic devices inside of the MDC in Brooklyn, where he's being held, simply just not adequate enough to go over all of the electronic data that he needs to go through in discovery to get to that trial. However, prosecutors, as we've been talking about and reporting on NewsNation, prosecutors say, look, we think that he has been trying to tamper with witnesses. He has been contacting people through these three-way phone calls, borrowing, going through other inmates, having them call people. That is those are the allegations. And then, of course, there are these 19 pages of handwritten notes that were confiscated during a regular jail cell execution where they go through and they check for weapons. There were notepads that were taken. Sean Combs had written legal on top of it, and his attorneys are saying you can't take those handwritten notes because that's attorney-client privilege. However, prosecutors have shot back saying, look, just because you write legal on something doesn't mean it gives you that attorney-client privilege. So they're arguing over that right now. But this, many people will say, is kind of the best chance that he may have of making bail because of this back and forth over the notes. And some people have said that it could actually blow up the case. That might be overstating a little bit, but a very serious situation going on inside of this courtroom right now behind me in federal court to see if he can make that bail.
Well,
Connell?
Don't go far, Laura. You get any news at all, we'll pop you back on here as soon as that. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.